Oh, it's good. Like
Okay,
this.
hej Kaiso, minä olen Ville. Hola, mi nome es Ville. And in English my name is Ville. I'm very happy to be here again. I've been to Basque Country since 2007, 2 times every year. So thanks to Nieves and Javier and all the others for inviting me again. I'm very pleased to be here. And I will tell you briefly about Monkey Business, our company. And in fact, I have some brochures that has the same presentation or similar ideas on the paper, so I can pass them around, or you can come ask for those afterwards. Nieves is there with them. And let's see. How do I get it full screen? Okay, so it was back in 2007, well, let's go forward. Monkey Business, our slogan is more action, more chaos, more mistakes, more learning. So let's see what kind of mistakes I can do today to learn something new. And this here is my grandparents, Eero and Jenny. And we were in Tenerife a couple of weeks back with them because they were celebrating their 60th anniversary of marriage. So I'm very lucky to have great grandparents like them. And it was actually, I'm also very grateful to be here because Eero's father, he was going to America in the early, maybe 100 years ago. And he tried to get into the Titanic. But it was sold out by the time he was getting the ticket. Not him on the picture, but his father was trying to get on Titanic, but it was sold out. So personally, he got into the next one and made it to America and back. And he built a house to my hometown in the early 20s. And then Eero was born there, and he started a company when he was 16. He started to drive a truck. It was after the wars. We were building up the country, and it was 1947 when they met for the first time, and they were dating for 3 years, and on 1949 they got engaged, and on the summer of 1950 they got married. And my grandfather told me that it was good that it was year 50, so it's easy for him to count the years they have been married. And they started to also drive taxis, and maybe 35 years ago they also bought the first bus. And my father and his brother took over the company in the 80s, and they also started a travel agency at the time in my hometown. And they sold the company in 2002 maybe, and to a bigger company, and that's when my grandfather's company went down a bit. It didn't exist for a couple of years. But it was 1 year ago when I realized that, hey, I'm an entrepreneur in a third generation, and it used to be a travel agency. And somehow, thanks to the funky projects in Bilbao, actually, we got the idea that, hey, we can be a travel agency for superheroes. So I'm kind of continuing the story or continuing the company of my grandfather. And hey, we are on a mission to make the world more fun and yellow, and this is the Mustache November, also known as Movember, and that's why, like Javier told me, that I have a kind of mustache here, but my friends Janne and Hugo and Lier and Prince, they have a bit better mustache than me. And this is to support the cancer of men. So you can Google out that, but okay. We have this is the story of Monkey Business. We started with a lot of coffee. It was me and my colleague Tapu, and we had a question. What would an organization from the future look like? And how would it be? What would happen in the future form of organization? And we were in Team Academy studying and doing projects and doing different things. For example, we were doing a team mastery together with Nieves Peña and Javier Ruiz. And it was about the evolution of leadership, and Nieves just told me that she was part of the group that did this kind of monkeying around on that special session about the evolution of leadership. Then we went further to London. It was 2007 May, and there you can see actually Nieves on the picture next to Tatu. And there were other people talking about Funky Business, the book by Swedish professors, and what we heard was that, hey, Monkey Business. So that's a great name for our company. And for that, I would like to maybe ask a question. What is the best misunderstanding of your life? Because Tatu, my founding partner, says that was the best misunderstanding his life so far. So that's one question to think about. And we are yellow, playful, and sincere. I'm not very good at making the monkey noises, but there's a bit of a picture there as well. And it was May 2007 when we came to Bilbao. We met with Lady Mai, and she invited us to this Station Meteo party. It was in the industrial area, kind of close to San Mamés or somewhere there. And that's actually the picture of the street where we were. It was a great party, and we met Lady Mai there again, and she drew us the business card and the banana like this. It's our card. And I have some stickers with me, so you can come for ask for them. And one of the guiding principles for Monkey Business since the beginning has been by Seth Godin, do the never. So we try to think the other way or a different way, find creative solutions. And actually quite many times or nowadays when people say that, hey, we would like a bit of a lame edition of the Monkey Business, this is a bit too radical for us. We know that we are on the right track, because we believe that even if not in Finland there may not be enough front runners or these leading edge companies, but I believe that in world we can find enough customers for us. So the idea is from Hugh MacLeod, the global micro brand, that we can have customers all over the world. We can work from any place, and that's how we can make some living for ourselves as well, trying to survive. And so we made stickers, and we have them. There is one, and I have more here, so I can give you them after the show. Then again, we went back to the restaurant, having more coffee, and Henna, our first friend, came by, and she asked, so hey, this seems like fun thing what you are doing. And we had no idea what we were doing. We were just having a coffee and thinking about some questions, trying to avoid doing the real work. And Henna said, hey, this seems like fun, and how can I join? And we told her that, hey, we don't know, but have a coffee and join us. And at the moment it's five people working full-time as entrepreneurs, and then about five more as a part-time basis, maybe finishing their masters or so on. And we run the business together. Nobody is paid a fixed salary, but it's based on the money we bring in. And we are trying to learn how to use the strengths. So not that everybody would need to do everything. I'm terrible at some sort of communication. I forget to tell about things to my friends. For example, this morning my colleague was asking, hey, the office is quite empty, you should come here. And then I sent her an SMS, hey, sorry, I'm already in Bilbao, but I will have a presentation in 2 hours. And she goes, hey, that's great, hey, good luck. I for sure I should have told her earlier, like, as well. But some more of the history. We traveled to Oman 2008, and I was already there, and my colleagues were coming after me, and they were at the Frankfurt airport. The plane was a little late, and the lady at the counter was saying that, hey, maybe, oh, sorry, the plane is leaving in like 20 minutes, it's at the other side of the airport, you won't be able to make it. But then Henna, she didn't believe that. She didn't give up, but started to run towards the other gate at the other side of the Frankfurt airport. And Johanna went to toilet, Tatu sent me a message that, hey, Ville, sorry, we are late, we won't make it. And I was like, oh damn. like I'm here by myself, this is not fun. But then Henna calls Tatu. She reached the other gate and said, hey, the plane is still here, you should run. And Johanna was in the bathroom, Tatu goes to the ladies' room, hey, Johanna, we have to run, the plane is there. And then Johanna quickly runs and then they move forward. And maybe there are 2 lessons here. Never give up. This is by Dee Hock, founder of Visa, in a book called Chaos Pilot A to Z. And then there is a question, whose truth do you believe? Are you going to believe if somebody says, hey, there is no job in here for you, but do you believe that's the truth or not? Maybe you can make the plane still. And what happened was that Tatu was running with his yellow clothes, and Johanna and others were coming a bit behind, and they asked some lady who was cleaning the place, said, hey, where is the gate F43? And then the lady was like, hey, just follow the yellow man. And that's a kind of a slogan for us nowadays. And there is also the question, whom do you follow? And nowadays we are located in the candy capital of Finland, Vaajakoski. We make a lot of, well, not us, but there is a lot of licorice done in that place. It's just next to Jyväskylä, where Team Academy is located, 8 kilometers from Team Academy. And that's a picture from our office. We have some graffiti and a hammer and a good dialogue chairs. And maybe the question for you to think about that, what are the characteristics of an insanely great workplace? I like that word, insanely great. It's from Steve Jobs. And that's one good question as well. And I hear you have some CVs. I don't know if Antonia and Landi say that they want one more intern at their company, but my dream is that we would be 20 or 30 international teampreneurs in monkey business one day. So I don't know if the CV is the right thing to approach me, but if you are interested, we can talk, for example, at the anniversary of Team Academy in Derio this afternoon. And the question here is, what is the dream you want to make happen? What excites you? What is the dream that you are ready to put the hours in? I'm not saying monkey business is an easy job. We never know what's happening next, and we may not know where the salary comes next month. But it's a learning process. Sometimes we feel that okay, something we have done and learned, but then and the other day we feel that okay, the journey is still long. But there is a picture that one day, for example, in an event like this, it's going to be 30 people with the yellow jeans. I didn't wear my yellow jeans today, but one day it's going to be many of us with the yellow jeans. I think quickly the problem we are solving is that in many organizations people don't talk enough. I think that's a kind of a root cause for many other problems. So if we build systems and processes and places where people can talk, I think that's the way we can have more fun and therefore also be more effective, more productive at the work. So that's the basic mission, what we are in here to do. And last Friday we were playing this mental models game with one company, and I think we managed to talk quite a good stuff about the sarcasm, because I think that's quite common, can be sometimes, and we are really in a business to get rid of that in the organizations, because if you are putting some nasty comments or something hidden in the humor, it can be really a killer for the team spirit. So that's something what we are doing. Esker Kasko. Thanks a lot. You can find me on Twitter or Facebook or email, phone, anything. We'll be happy to talk more.
Como os hemos dicho, prácticamente estamos ya con el tiempo acabado. Si alguien quiere hacer en este momento alguna pregunta, tiene la oportunidad. Si no,